What's going on, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's all good. So, here we go. Diversity Outspoken. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill here. So, Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. That is my artist name. Three names. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. Dogg is more of like, he's kind of like the funny clown, sexually explicit guy. Anti-Imperial, he's more of the guy. What's going on, Vic? Anti-Imperial, he's more of the guy. What's going on, Claudio? Anti-Imperial, he's more of the guy that's all about the center of who I am. He's more of the guy. What's going on, Jamie? What's going on? More of the guy that is all about history, politics, social issues, education, upliftment, and things like that. What's going on? What's going on, Scott? What's going on? What's going on, Lyles Leonard? What's going on, y'all? Upliftment, politics, history, sociology, physiology, and everything like that. That is Anti-Imperial, and the chill is the hopeless romantic, all about love and things like that. What's going on, y'all? I see you, Claudio. It's all good, my brother. See you, Vic. Lyles. What's going on, Scott? This is Diversity Outspoken. We do this every Wednesday, every Sunday, United States, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time Zone. So Wednesdays, what's going on, Emma? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, Emma. So Wednesdays, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. That's definitely big. And Sundays, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. So that's when we do this, you guys. And it's always good for everybody to join us. And these are also uploaded on YouTube. So there's a lot of people sometimes that are not on Instagram. It's all good. It's all good, sister. You know, I'll be saving this, so this will be up for the next 24 hours after we finish here tonight. This is gonna be a quick one tonight too, and or today for some of us, but tonight for you guys over there. And this will also be uploaded on YouTube in the next upcoming week. So you guys will have more chances to see this if you cannot stay or cannot join. It's all good. And like I said, there's a lot of people on different social medias that are not on Instagram Live, which is why I upload it on YouTube later. And people watch it there later also. What's going on, Superstar 617? I see you, aka Sonya. It's all good. So we call it Diversity Outspoken, you guys, because we speak about a diverse range of topics, which means we speak about anything and everything diverse, right? And we are outspoken, meaning we are straight to the point, or we're straight ahead with all those things. We don't pull any punches, but at the same time, you guys know that my golden number one rule is to respect one another. Always show respect. Doesn't matter if you agree with me or disagree with me. That is okay, but always show respect to the whole situation altogether. Roger 587, I see you. It's all good. What's going on, Superstar 617? Hey, Anti. What's going on, sister? It's all good. You guys ever get bored? Every day I do a daily historical post. What's going on, Leslie Webb? How you doing? I do a daily historical post every day. You can also see those if you're ever bored, or like at work or at home. I usually post those anywhere between around like 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. and that is also United States Eastern Time Zone. And then I also post those to my story later on in the afternoon, like anytime around like 4:35 p.m. through around like 7 o'clock p.m. Those will be in my story if you missed when I actually post those. So those are the daily historical posts, and it's just something that whatever happened that day back in history, going back, could be decades, it could be hundreds of years, it could be thousands of years. I do those daily historical posts. All right. I think today, one that I did was there was in Poland. I think it was the last. I think I did 4 today. I posted 4 different ones when I posted it, and I think the last one was in Poland last year. Today in 2018, they found the oldest human remains ever in Poland, and they were 115,000 years old, and it was the remains of a little child that had been eaten by a huge bird back then, 115,000 years ago. And it shows you when people started to kind of settle in what is now Poland or whatever. So that was a good, that was one of the stories for today. What's going on? What's going on, Antonia? I see you, Antonia C. What's going on? What's going on, Ziza? I see you, Maria Jose 57. So that was today, right? But that's crazy, right? Like the oldest remains was 115,000 years old, which is definitely old, 115,000 years. But it's not as old as, like, because humanity started in Africa like 4 million years ago. So, but it just shows that everybody from Africa, as history has shown us, moved out of Africa and moved up to other places around the globe. And so for Poland, like we learned in our historical post today, for Poland, it was 115,000 years ago, and the oldest remains was a little child that was eaten by a huge bird. Look at that craziness, huh? All right, so tonight or today, wherever you are, you guys, today for you guys. Well, today for me, but tonight for you guys. This is what I try to do. I always try to do it like this. Since this is going to my Instagram family, right? And since I bring this on for my Instagram family, you know what I mean? What's going on? What's going on, Razel Poeta? What's going on, Ileana? How you doing? It's all good. Good to see you. Since I do this for my Instagram family, I always try to think of in the mind frame of what time you guys are in over there, right? So I'm always trying to say tonight. I'm always trying to, adhere to, because when I promote the Diversity Outspoken, I promote it as at 9 o'clock Wednesdays and Sundays, United States Eastern Time Zone. So I'm always trying to stay in that mind frame, whether I'm in the U.S. or not. I always try to stay in that mind frame for you guys. So if I slip up a little bit, bear with me. Right? All right. But tonight, you guys, it's not going to be that long tonight. But I want to talk about, just a couple of things or whatever. So the first thing, though, is I still want to kind of like hit on a little bit about, success a little bit. And I just want to say a couple of things for all my people who do want to be a little bit more successful on Instagram. As I said, man, I came on, about 7-8 months ago, maybe, or something like that. I'm at like 6,000 followers. I started with nobody. If they're still on here, Vic and Swervo, Claudio, who I've known, they'll tell you what's going on. Jesus Ponce. They'll tell you, blessing to you, definitely, Razel. They'll tell you that, and even Superstar 617, who I've known for a while, they'll tell you that when I first started Instagram, I didn't call them up and was like, hey, follow me or anything like that. So, my 6,000 followers is organic, and I appreciate that. And, just starting from 0 followers, just working my way up to these 6,000 followers, and I'm happy that for myself, that I didn't do it, a bad way. It wasn't fake or anything like that. Fake likes and fake followers and things like that, that a lot of people go ahead and do. So it's totally organic, which is a good thing, in my opinion. I feel like whatever you should do online, even though a lot of people, so much stuff online is a lie, right? People lie all the time. People show, they act like they have more money than they have. They act like they're, they're doing way better than they have. I mean, it's just like every thing you see on like Instagram or and things like that is like, it's like everybody's in front of like a mansion, and they're talking about, oh, I make whatever a day and this and that, and mostly it's all lies, and I guess that's just the way it is. But man, you can really do something big and stand out if you just remain true to who you are, you guys. Just remain true to who you are. Don't worry about trying to keep up with all the liars out there or try to lie better than they're lying and things like that. Just be who you are, and people will see who you are for the real you, and they'll appreciate that. And I think that's what I've always tried to do, is just be who I am, and just hopefully you guys will appreciate it. And I think that I'm well on my way, so that's a good thing. Right now, you guys, there's a little plug. You guys know I got to do my plug right now. We're getting toward the end of the run for Asian Eloquence. So if you haven't already done so, man, make sure you guys go to my IG bio page and check out that Asian Eloquence. You guys can follow me on Instagram at anti_imperial. Anti_imperial. It's a little underscore here. You can follow me on YouTube. On YouTube, it's just Anti-Imperial with a space in between. If it was Instagram, there'd just be a little underscore, a little line at the bottom called an underscore. Instagram is at Anti_Imperial. So YouTube, there's a space. Instagram, there's an underscore. That's the only difference. And you guys, For you guys that are on Instagram, if you want to follow me on YouTube, you should follow me on YouTube. The easiest way to do that is to simply go to my Instagram bio page. We all have an IG bio page or Instagram bio page, and just go there and you can click the link that we have there. We all have that one link that we get on our bio page, and that link will always be my latest video. Okay, that link will always be my latest video. It's a YouTube video, so whenever the video comes up, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you'll be subscribed. And I'd appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Right? I see you, Loudon says so true about that. It's definitely true, Loudon. I appreciate that. He gave me 4 100s. Thank you very much. But that's definitely true, man. Just be who you are. Don't try to, keep up with everybody online and stuff like that, man. Because these people are lying and they're not telling the truth about who they are anyway, right? What's going on? What's going on? Who is that? Who is that? Lada want. It's on 7231. I see you in tan 199p. I see you too. It's all good. So for success, you guys, if you're looking for success on Instagram and ways to just kind of like grow yourself on Instagram or other social medias, I'm not on any other social media, so my expertise is more Instagram. But you have to look at, this is just for business as a whole. This is social media, but and online and technology. This is business as a whole that you can take from everything I'm about to tell you today, but it will be kind of geared towards social media. All right. But the first thing is, you guys, is to you have to look at success, and you have to look at what you're going to do as like an exercise plan, right? Or like a diet plan. So imagine if you go in and you pay somebody, you go into like a diet expert, or like you go get a personal trainer for exercise, and you pay that person, for their diet expertise or for their personal training attributes, right? You pay that person, you pay those people for that. And they give you like your workout plan. The personal trainer gives you the workout plan, and the dietitian gives you the diet plan you need to follow, right? Because you want to achieve your goals, and you go in, they say, okay, your goals are to lose this amount of pounds, and you want to do it in this amount of time, and you want to gain this amount of muscle and things like that. And you get your diet plan, you get your exercise plan, and you start to work it. And the first couple of days you work that plan, very good, right? But then you start to say, well, you know what? I'm going to do this, and this, but I'm going to skip this one today. And I'm going to do this, and this, but I'm going to skip this one today. And the next day you skip something different, maybe. And then next week you just kind of like leave a couple things out because you're in a rush. And then the week after that you kind of leave like half of the list out because you're just kind of lazy. And then after a while you're down to like one thing on the list. And then after a little while the list don't exist no more. And then you pay for your gym membership, but your gym doesn't see you for the rest of the year, right? Your gym doesn't see you for the rest of the year, and there goes the personal training plan, and there goes the dieting plan, all up in smoke, right? So you have to look at business like that, you guys. Let me tell you this, and this is the absolute truth. Man, if you are going to do something in business and you found a way to, like the plan that you want to have in business, what's going on, truth? If you found a plan that you want to have in business, you cannot just do that business or work that business some days, and then some days you're lazy and you don't want to work it, right? You can't just work that business, and if you know what you need to do every day to work that business, you have to take these steps every day to work that business. You can't just do that and be successful, you guys. You can't do that and be successful. A lot of people wonder why, because everybody's like, man, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur. That's the word, right? Everybody wants to be like, oh no, I own my own business, I'm an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to say that. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. Everybody says that, right? But this is the thing. To be an entrepreneur, it is not easy, people. It is not easy. You have a list of things that you have to do every single day, whether you like it or not. Every day. Every day. Okay? And so you need to understand that, because there's a lot of people that, and this is nothing wrong with this, but there's a lot of people that for entrepreneurship, it's just not for them. It just may not be for you, you guys, because entrepreneurship can be tedious, right? It can get boring, okay? And you're like, man, how can it get boring? You're doing your own stuff. You own your own business. Like, how can I get boring? I understand what you're trying to say, but the way that entrepreneurship, what's going on, MJ? I see you, sister. The way entrepreneurship can get boring is because you have to do everything the same almost every day. You got to have that checklist you check off every single day when you wake up. You go to do this. You go to do this. You go to do this. If you own a store or something like that, you wake up. You have to open the store. Go to the bank. Get the money. Do the right. Get the change. You got to do the same thing every day. So it becomes tedious, and for a lot of people, entrepreneurship can become boring because this is the thing. When you work a job, a 9-to-5 job, okay, and let's say you get bored of the job. What's going on, Claudia Geronimo? Let's say you get bored of the job. Let's say that, you don't like working the job. What keeps a lot of people from not quitting that job is that check. Getting paid. So for a lot of people, you don't like the job. You're bored of the job. The job bores you, okay? The job bores you, but just when you're about to fall off of that edge and quit that job, that check comes. And that check, when you get that check on that Friday or whatever, that Thursday afternoon, that Friday, whatever it is, when you get that check and you look at it and you have that money, it's kind of like a boost of adrenaline, right? It's kind of like a boost. It's kind of like an injection. And you inject yourself with the check and you get excited again. And you're like, man, got paid, and you're happy, and you know what I'm saying, it's a Friday, and when you get that money, it makes the sun shine a little bit brighter, right? it makes the day a little bit better because you now have money in your pocket. So when you get that check, you guys, from a 9-to-5 job, that kind of gives you the energy. It kind of refuels you to go back to work on Monday again. You see what I'm saying? And continue to work. Right? For a lot of people, because they don't like their job. But it's the check that keeps you going. The difference and the reason why that works with a 9-to-5 and not with the entrepreneurship, not with owning your own business, because when you own your own business, at first, you're not going to see any money. You're not going to see any money. So you don't get that adrenaline hit of that check coming in. So you have to stay at it. You got to stay so disciplined of your checklist, your everyday checklist, every single day, day after day after day after week after week after month. You got to do the same thing every single day so you can get that business going. Every day, you guys. You can't take a day off. You know how at your 9-to-5 you can call in sick? When you're an entrepreneur, you can't call in sick. You can't call in sick when you're running your own business. You can't call in sick when you're trying to build your own company up. So, for a lot of people, a 9-to-5 is so much better. So you really have to see. So don't listen to people that's all about, oh, you should be an entrepreneurship. You should work for yourself, man. I don't see how you work for somebody. I could never work for nobody. Don't listen to that. If you want to be an entrepreneur and own your own business, do your own thing, fine, do it. I'm an entrepreneur. I love it, right? But it's not for everybody, you guys. So don't fall into, also on social media all the time, don't fall into that trap of everybody being like, I'm self-employed, I'm an entrepreneur, I own my own business, I don't work for nobody. Don't fall in. What's going on, really, Robin? Don't fall into that, you guys. Don't fall into that whole I'm self-employed, I'm an entrepreneur type of thing. Because it's not for everybody. It just might not be for you, and that's okay. That is okay. Because, man, working a 9-to-5 and being bored, and then you get that check on Friday, that energizes you. And you can call out sick if you want to call out sick when you work a 9-to-5. When you're an entrepreneur, you don't get that check that re-energizes you. And you can't call out sick. So it's not for everybody. So if you're the type of person that gets bored easily and you need stimulation to you know what I'm saying, kind of keep yourself going, being an entrepreneur may not be for you, you guys. Because it becomes tedious and it becomes boring because you got to do the same thing every single day and you can never call out sick ever, because it's your own business. And to see it succeed, you have to be at it every single day, no matter what. So if you can do that, yes, then you can be an entrepreneur. What's going on, Wicked Chills? You can be an entrepreneur, but a lot of people can't do that. All right? So just kind of understand the type of person that you are and make sure that you know the type of person you are. Don't try to follow what everybody says. Don't try to follow what everybody says, man, because they might have the personality that you have, and they'll lead you down the wrong path. So if your friends ever be like, man, I'm going to own my own business, I can't work for nobody, don't let them talk you into quitting your job or talk you out of working your job, okay? If you have a good job and you like working there and you know and it feels good and you know what you're doing and you know it's like you're doing like the back of your hand and you like to get that check and things like that, and then stay at your job. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, if you want to one day own your own business, if there's any way you can work your job and then work your business on the side, do that. Your business will probably grow a lot slower, but definitely you can do that. You know what I mean? But to just say, man, I'm going to just become a full-time entrepreneur, before you do that, just understand what that takes. It's every single day. Like you're on an exercise plan or a diet plan. If you want that diet plan to work, you got to do exactly what the diet plan says every single day. If you start to ignore that diet plan, you're not going to lose the weight you're supposed to lose. If you have an exercise plan from a personal trainer, you got to do exactly what that exercise plan says. If you start to like not do certain exercises and start to not go to the gym and skip this gym day and skip that gym day, now you're skipping weeks of the gym, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And that's how entrepreneurship is, okay? You got to stick to the plan. You got to stick to it every single day if you really want it to work. All right? Remember, you guys, that for business, you guys, everybody wants to be a business owner. There's a bunch of business owners out there. If for your business to succeed, it can succeed. You can be successful. It's going to take time. It's going to be tedious. You got to stick to it. It's going to get boring, but you can't give up. You can be successful at it, right? You guys, I post that daily historical post every day, right? I post every day. Every single day. I post every day, right? Got to be at it. Daily historical posts every single day. I can be sick. I can be traveling. I can be whatever. I post that daily historical post. You see what I'm saying? Because that's part of the foundation of who I am. You know, my foundation is education and history. It's through music also, right? But I'm here to educate you guys, and history and politics are my passion. So that's every single day. Without fail, I post those every single day. It does not matter. So I have to research those every single day because I usually do like a 2 week in advance. I can't just lay back in those 2 weeks to stay above just in case anything happens to me. I'm always, researching all the time. So you guys stay up on things. But I was going to say, you guys, everybody wants to be a business owner. Everybody wants to own a business. Everybody wants to talk about how they're an entrepreneur. If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, it can work. Your business can build up, you guys. It can build and it can work. All you have to do is not give up. All you have to do, trust me, listen to me. All you have to do is stay consistent. Let the people continue to see you, and don't quit or give up. Can't take time off. Don't quit or give up. And guess what'll happen? Guess what'll happen? You will be successful. You know why? Everybody else quits. Everybody else starts to take time off. Because most people, when they get an idea for starting a business, they're excited. It's excitement. Right? They're just excited about it. They hear about a new thing, or they got, I got a friend who got a cousin who started this type of business and he's making a lot of money. I'm gonna do that, right? I got a friend who got a sister and she started this business and she's making a whole bunch of money and I'm gonna do that business too. They're gonna show me how to do the business. Have you had friends or family members that do that type of thing? Oh, they're going to start this type of business and this type of business, and they went here or they went to a convention and heard about these type of companies and things like that. Thank you, Really Robin says truth, and she says trust the process, keep the faith. Absolutely, trust the process and keep the faith. Really Robin always coming with the knowledge. Definitely got to trust the process and keep the faith, you guys. You can't give up. As Really Robin 63 is telling us, you got to trust it. You got to keep the faith. You can't give up. And check it out. If you are the type of person that can continuously stay at your business and not give up, you'll succeed. Because so many people, everybody around you, you guys, trust me, I've been through it. I've seen it all over the place. Everybody around you is excited. It's the new shiny object. They get an idea in their head, and you may have been like this in the past. It's okay. I'm not dissing you. It's okay. It's understandable when you hear something new and you get excited. That's okay, you guys. A lot of people go through it. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You're regular, normal like everybody else. I'm not dissing you, okay? I'm not dissing you. I'm just telling you, though, that if you have a company and you want it to grow, you want it to succeed, if you just stick with it, eventually it will succeed, because there'll be other companies around you, your competitors and things like that, they won't stick with it. Trust me, so many people get so many ideas. They get excited about new ideas, about a new business. But hey, once you start to like that everyday checklist I'm talking about, every single day and you can't take a day off, every single day you got to do the same thing and it becomes boring, and that excitement starts to wear off of them, they're like, F this. Because it's not exciting. Because they're not seeing that quick money right away. You see what I'm saying? It's not exciting anymore. And eventually they'll just forget about it, you guys, and it'll go away. And that's why so many businesses fail, because people get excited about it. So they get so excited, an adrenaline rush, because they hear about something in this, and they hear about this, or they come back from a convention, or they hear about this, or hear about that, and they're excited about it, and they want to get things started and things like that. But it's work. And if you're not ready for the work is going to outweigh the excitement. Okay? So if the work doesn't keep you going, if you're in it for the excitement and not the work, you're not going to end up doing it. You're going to eventually let it fall to the wayside. Right? It's just like when people about a new year, right? The New Year resolutions and stuff, right? New Year resolutions come up. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to get a gym membership. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Oh, this year I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's excitement. That's because you're excited about the holidays. The holidays have you excited. The holidays have you excited, so you're like, man, spent time, holiday season, you know what I'm saying? Got excited, man, gifts, and it's been a beautiful holiday season, spent it with the people I love or whatever it is, and I'm excited, and you know, and oh, things are gonna be different this year. I'm gonna do things different this year because I'm excited. Right? Gym membership, I'm excited. I'm gonna do this. I promise to do this year. I'm excited. And then January 10th rolls around. You're still excited, and January 30th rolls around, and the excitement is starting to slow down a little bit, and then February 18th, we passed Valentine's Day. It's like 4 days after Valentine's Day, and February 18th then rolled around, and the excitement's kind of wearing a little bit. And then, man, once you get to March and April, man, you ain't got no more excitement. You done brought the gym membership. Gym membership ain't gonna see you no time after April, May. After April, May, gym membership ain't gonna see you ever again. Gym don't even remember who you are after April, May. because that was the excitement, right? You were excited about doing things. So just be careful with the excitement aspect, because that excitement aspect, you guys, will have you, doing things for the wrong reason, and therefore you won't be in that foundation. You won't be planted in that foundation of that work ethic to be able to do it for the sake of just doing it, because you love the work of doing it and not for the excitement. Okay, you can't do it for the excitement. You got to do it for the love. All right, and so the same thing goes, man, with social media and things like that, man. You can't do things because you're excited, right? So you can't do things, for example, man, me being on social media, me being on Instagram and things like that. A lot of people will approach me about doing things like, what are those things? Those things called engagement pods, which are basically like for likes, right? Basically like for likes and stuff like that. Like, oh, you like all my stuff. I like all your stuff, and then they have the pages, and they're like, hey, let's do a shout out for shout out. Let's do a shout out for shout out. You shout me out on your page, I'll shout you out on my page, right? So my followers can see you and your followers can see me. No. No. If you guys ever see me shout out somebody on my page, it's usually somebody I work with, right? Or it's somebody that I really shout them out because they, we've had good connection and conversations about something. But you guys follow me. If it's not like work, I rarely shout anybody out on my page. Like I've never been like, hey, follow this person because type of thing. You know what I mean? I'll tag people, I'll thank people and things like that. Somebody I'll work with, I might be like, hey, or somebody's doing because a lot of times I work with models and things like that, and I'll grab their picture and throw it on my story and things like that, like follow this person or something like that. But those are for friends and business relationships and things like that. But no problem, my brother. It's all good. Come on back. I'll be here. But as far as you guys know, like likes for likes and shout outs for shout outs, be careful with doing that type of stuff, people, because this is the thing. You have to have integrity with who you are. Okay? You got to have integrity with who you are. And for you guys, for all you that follow me, for all of you that come to Diversity Outspoken and things like that, and look at my posts and look at my stories and things like that, I try to earn your trust. You know what I mean? I try to earn, I try to work to earn your trust in me. It means a lot. So if I'm going to ever post somebody and be like, follow this person or something like that, it has to be something that I really, really feel, because I want you guys to trust me, and I want to, I've worked for your trust, and hopefully I've gained your trust. You know what I mean? So if I'm just posting a whole bunch of people that I personally don't believe in, then it's not authentic. It's not authentic, and I'm abusing the trust that you have in me. And it would be wrong for me to abuse that trust that you have in me. That's just wrong. You see what I'm saying? So you guys know Dogg, Anti-Imperial to Chill, and I'm about education and uplifting and things like that. And for you trusting me, you know that, man, Dogg doesn't really post anybody with anything. So if he ever does post something or somebody, something like that, he really, in his heart, believes in that, right? And hopefully you feel like, man, Dogg, man, he's a dork, and he's a nerd, right? He's a goofy guy. He just likes to be happy and just be happy. He's a happy person. And hopefully you guys just know that, my heart is good and my heart is genuine, and in my heart, I would only do something that I feel inside. I wouldn't do something like sell out for money or something like that. So I don't do those things. I don't do the shout out for shout out and things like that. And so just be careful with doing stuff like that, you guys. If you have a business and you're trying to promote it online and things like that, I would go with a more traditional company, promote it through Facebook, you know what I mean? Because, Facebook owns Instagram. You can go through Facebook and do Facebook promotions, and they'll show your stuff on Facebook, they'll show your stuff on Instagram and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because do something like that. Do a huge company, promote through Facebook. That's a good way of promoting. Or promote on YouTube. You guys know whenever you go to a YouTube, there's a YouTube commercial right before your video plays. Promote through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. Pay promotion through that. But just be careful with the like for likes and the shout out for shout outs and things like that, because it's just not, you're going to lose your integrity with the people that follow you, because it's just not being authentic. You know what I'm saying? People cash at me this, and then I'll put your stuff on my page, and you cash at me this. If that's the case, then everything that goes on your page, we know you're not behind it, because you're just, you know what I'm saying? You're just cash apping people just cash apping you to just show stuff on your page. We know you're not behind it. We know you don't believe in it. We know you're not authentic about it. So when we see it on your page, I'm not going to follow that person, or I'm not going to go get their product, because I trust you and I follow you, right? But if you're just pushing everybody's stuff out there, and I know that you don't believe in it, but I believe in you, I'm not going to follow their stuff, because I'm man, I follow Really Robin, right? But or whoever, you know what I'm saying? But I know that Really Robin's just taking cash apps, let's say, and this is not true. This is an example. Really Robin was not doing this, you guys, right? I love Really Robin. But, let's say, I'll put myself in it. I'm following Anti-Imperial. And Anti-Imperial, what's going on, Ashley Elizabeth? I see you, sister. I'm following Anti-Imperial. anti-underscore-imperial, and damn anti-underscore-imperial is putting all this stuff on his story and posting all this stuff, all these people's stuff, because he has people paying him and shout out for shout out and all this stuff, and he's just posting people on his story. And yeah, I like Anti-Imperial. I think he's a cool guy, right? But at the same time, Anti-Imperial is just posting all this stuff. I'm not going to follow these people because I know Anti-Imperial is taking Cash App money. He don't believe in none of this stuff he's posting. And then what starts to happen? So if I'm doing that, now when you're on Diversity Outspoken, does Anti-Imperial really not start believing in the stuff he speaks about on Diversity Outspoken? Does he really believe in the stuff he's saying here? What about In My Mind, his new series? Does he believe the stuff he's saying there? Or maybe somebody's cash apping him something. Maybe he's pushing an agenda. Because he'll sell out for the money, boy. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want that. You want people. I know. I'm sorry, really, Rob. I see the devil face and the laughing emoji. You know I love you, sister. You really, Robin, my beautiful sister. You were just on my mind. You were just on my mind, so I had to use you for an example. But I switched it back to me. So again, you guys, really, Robin is not a sellout. She is not taking cash apps to post anything on her story. So don't holler at really, Robin, please. Don't holler at her. Holler at Anti-Imperial, and I'll tell you to leave my sister, really, Robin, alone. Right? Definitely, really, Robin says integrity and trust are not worth the hustle. It's not, you guys. It's not. Trust me. In the long run, really, Robin is 100% correct. In the long run, man, your integrity and the trust people have in you will go a lot further. Okay? It will go a lot further. And look, if you also, for all of you guys that are thinking about putting your stuff on somebody else's page and paying them for to paying them cash or whatever it is to post your business, on their story or post your business on their stuff, if they're coming to you, now if you're going to somebody else, that's a whole other story. I'll leave that for another time. But if people are coming to you and like, hey, I get this all the time. Hey man, you should promote your stuff on my page. You should promote your stuff on my page. You're not the only person they're coming to. They're going to a whole bunch of people to promote your stuff on their page. And if you go to their page, you'll see all the different people that are promoting on their page. So guess what? You're not going to stand out. Nobody's going to look at your stuff because they're putting so many people on their page, you guys. You're not going to stand out because the people that follow them know they're just selling out for the money. So your stuff is going to die in the sea of all of the stuff they have on their page. Your stuff's not going to stand out. You see what I mean? But if you promote your stuff through legitimate companies like Facebook or YouTube and things like that, people look at that like, oh, this person's serious about their business. They put money into their promotion. So you're going to get more time and more eye time from a person. They might, do that skip ad thing, but you have a better chance of getting more eye time from that person. Now, if you can promote yourself through a friend's page or somebody, that you know and they know you, and it's like that, that's different. But just to have people come at you and like, hey, I'll promote you on my page, I charge this much. They're doing that for everybody, and your stuff's just going to die in that sea of all the stuff they're promoting on their page. It's going to die. It's not going to stand out. So just be careful with that type of stuff, you guys. Always be yourself. Always be who you are. Never try to live up to follow the Joneses, as they say. Never try to follow trends on social media, right? If you want to talk about it and things like that, do it. But don't base yourself in that. Base yourself in exactly what you believe in, because there's people out there that believe in what you believe in, and they will follow you, and they'll appreciate who you are, being a voice for them. All right? Just be yourself, you guys. Okay? We good? So make sure you guys, man, understand a 9 to 5 is for some people. Entrepreneurship for some people. Entrepreneurship's not for everybody. Don't let nobody force you into being an entrepreneur, okay? If you have a 9-to-5, man, stick to it. If you like it, if you're good at it, stick to that. Be careful online, you guys, with selling out who you are. Integrity and truth is more important than the hustle and the money, you guys. You'll appreciate yourself, and everybody who follows you and appreciates you on social media will appreciate you more if you stay true to yourself and you don't sell out for the money. So be careful with that. Keep your integrity with everybody that follows you, and just be humble and be yourself and just be truthful and be honest, you guys, and everything will work out, okay? I appreciate it, man. O-Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill, right? O-Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. O-Dogg is kind of like the funny, clown, sexually explicit guy. Anti-Imperial. What's going on, beautiful Jewel? I see you. Thank you very much, Ashley Elizabeth. I love you, sister. God bless you. It's all good. Anti-Imperial is kind of like the center, because he's who I am. Is O-Dogg. Anti-Imperial, the chill. So Anti-Imperial is the center of O-Dogg and the chill, right? Anti-Imperial is in the center because he's kind of like who I am to the core. Anti-Imperial is all about history and politics and social issues and education and upliftment and rising up and things like that, physiology and sociology and just like coming together and equality and things like that. And the chill is like the hopeless romantic. He's the one falling in love and things like that. You can always follow me, you guys, on Instagram at anti_imperial. This is a YouTube shirt, right? YouTube, Anti-Imperial with a space in between. But on Instagram, there's an underscore here. So on Instagram, it's at anti_imperial, which is that little line right there. I see you, RK Johnson. I see you, Knox 777. Free fire. It's all good. It's all good, beautiful Jewel. Just you having your presence, even for a couple of minutes, it's so good to see you, beautiful Jewel. We always love having you here. Definitely good to see you. And so on Instagram it's anti_imperial, anti_imperial. There's a little underscore here, and on YouTube you see that Anti-Imperial, right? Subscribe to that YouTube, because I put a lot of things on YouTube, you guys. And the easiest way for all of you on Instagram to subscribe to the YouTube is to just go to my Instagram channel. So on Instagram, you guys, we all get our Instagram bio page where you put your picture and all that, our IG or Instagram bio page. And on that Instagram bio page, we all get that one link. We get that space for that one link, and that link will always be my latest video, my latest music or lyric video, right? And so you go to that link and you press the link, and it will always be a YouTube video. When that YouTube video comes up, you can just hit the subscribe button. Just press that subscribe button right there. That's the easiest way to subscribe, right? Thank you very much. This is Diversity Outspoken. We do this every Wednesday, every Sunday, every Wednesday night, right? Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. That is United States Eastern Time Zone. Wednesday nights, United States, 9 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. And Sunday nights, United States Time Zone, 9 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Sunday nights, 9 United States Eastern Time Zone. Thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate it, man. I love you guys out there, man. Thank you, Really Robin. I appreciate it, Really Robin. You were a good sport tonight. Beautiful Jewel, great to see you. Superstar 617, Vic, Claudio, Swervo, all of you guys, man, I appreciate it. Lyles Leonard, everybody, Ashley Elizabeth, all of you, RK Johnson, everybody out there. You guys see, I'm doing it again. Y'all gotta warn me, beautiful Jewel and Really Rob. Y'all gotta tell me, man, Anti-Imperial, stop doing these shout outs, because you always try to start doing these shout outs at the end of Diversity Outspoken. and you know you get to a point to where you can't remember everybody who came on, and then you feel bad, and I go away, and then I end the Diversity Outspoken show, and I start feeling bad because I start rewatching it. So I watch it later on, and I be like, oh, I forgot that person. Oh, I forgot that person. And I start feeling real bad about missing them in the shout outs. But see, y'all gotta warn me, beautiful Jewel, Really Robin. Y'all gotta warn me. I can't be doing these shout outs, man. So rewind. As I was saying, I appreciate everybody joining me tonight equally. Thank you very much, you guys. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful start of your week. I hope your week starts off great. Take care, you guys. All right? I appreciate it. Have a great, great night. Thank you for understanding, beautiful Jewel. I appreciate you guys. And thank you. Bless you. God bless you, Really Robin. Thank you very much, Queen. All right? Take care, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace. Take care.